place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you feed them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matthew Boyd gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Down into left center for a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count is full. 3-2.
DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Castro onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now the 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count even at 2-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 2-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate now is Victor Reyes, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Pitch on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's playing exceptional baseball right now from all ends. A 9-1 homestand. They have to feel good about where they are coming into today. First game of a road trip.
Line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Harold Castro. And it's grounded just foul down the line. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. 1 strike now from Cole. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of the thing. Very dangerous right now.
Willie Castro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 7 homers and 21 driven in. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ready with the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep in the contest last night. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd, 2 hits in 7 tries. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Stanton leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ball two.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Bravo!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a swinging bunt. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Thairo Estrada digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Gets a small piece near the plate. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Jeimer Candelario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jeimer Candelario goes down for the second out in the bottom half. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 0-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count now. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And now the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Third inning, no score to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-1 home.
That's a
Ball
ball.
2.
2-2 down.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances, and that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And as you can see there, the Yankees are currently right there on top of the AL in that category. At the plate now, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
1-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
I just want a love roller sound. Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Stepping in once again is Victor Reyes. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here comes Gardner. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gleyber Torres.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average sits at 294. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Outside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in is Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Voit stands at first with 1 out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Castro can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Stepping up is Willie Castro. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole.
1-1.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that brings up Thairo Estrada. Now here's the first offering. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Justin Turner.
Digging in will be Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Now a bunt attempt here. Candelario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2. Pitch popped up. Cabrera trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Next for the Tigers, Nomar Mazara. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Right fielder, number 30, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. And now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the AV on its way. It's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's outside.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Next to dig in, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now, Luke Voigt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ramos will wait on it. One gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now here is Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's all fast.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos has got it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next,
and stepping in, Thairo Estrada. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive, base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jose Arena will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Great job.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Willie Castro. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Turner has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the Yankees, the second baseman, P.J.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Mazzaro looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Stanton at second with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
plate, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Number 15. Nomar Mazara.
Stepping in next, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Luke Voit. And now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is lifted out to left. Grossman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready now is Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera.
That's in. Ball two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count remains full.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Niko Goodrum will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Niko Goodrum.
As a look, now the pitch. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
So now here is Victor Reyes. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2.
One ball.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Garrett Cole earned his 9th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Pa' quererme frenar, saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela se traigo el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby.
Our final line score.